What's up guys and girls? My name is Emil and welcome back to my channel. Today, hindi muna tayo maglalaro. Meron tayong i-check na game kasi marami akong nababasa or marami na akong napanood na video tungkol sa game na to. Basically, this is one of the most anticipated new game na inaabangan sa PlayStation 4. And alam ko familiar kayo dito guys, especially dun sa mga nakapaglaro na ng first part which is yung remastered. So basically yung meron kasi ako nabasa na parang marami na siyang haters agad or marami na agad na nag-judge dito sa game na to. Pero hindi pa naman talaga siya nare-release. Yung pinaka medyo naintriga ako kasi dun sa part na sa personality or changes na nangyari sa bida. So, I'm not sure kung anong klaseng pagbabago yun. Pero, yep, honestly, may nakita na akong video pero hindi ko masyadong pinansin kasi nga, excited ako na makita yung game. Personally, syempre, iba pa rin kasi talaga kung nandiyan na yung game tapos lalaruin mo na mismo and then tsaka mo malalaman kung maganda ba talaga or hindi. Syempre sa panahon natin ngayon, marami ng mga sikat na game critics, marami ng mga kilalang gaming vloggers na usually nagre-react sila sa mga game na katulad nito. Especially itong game na to kasi maganda yung feedback ng first part niya. So, yung game na tinutukoy ko guys is yung Our Beloved The Last of Us. So, yung The Last of Us 1, nalaro ko siya. I mean, twice ko siyang natapos actually. Sorry kung hindi ko siya na-share sa inyo, hindi ko siya na-record kasi by that time hindi pa ako masyadong familiar sa mga software na ginagamit sa pag-record ng game. So, later on ko na lang kasi natutunan lahat yon. Medyo tamad kasi ako guys. So, hanggang dumating na lang yung araw na, yun, natutunan ko na yung mga tamang paggamit ng mga softwares, yung OBS. Ang gamit ko guys, OBS Studio. Ito naman ang ginagamit ng lahat ng streamers, lahat ng gaming vloggers sa buong mundo. Tsaka libre kasi siya at tsaka user-friendly actually. Tapos, yung i-check natin guys, syempre yung continuation ng The Last of Us part 2 o yun mismo yung i-check natin ngayon. And yung papanoorin natin ngayon guys, this is the first ever gameplay na ni-release ng PlayStation. So, without further ado, let's watch. First time ko lang din mag-react ng ganito guys. So, hindi ko alam kung ano yung expect ko dito. We'll see. PlayStation State of Play.
I know you wish things were different.
Oh, Ellie!
I wish things were different.
So, siya rin yung bida guys dun sa Beyond Two Souls na nilaro ko.
But they ain't.
Oh my God!
Please stop.
Dalaga na siya dito guys. Siyempre, Naughty Dog pa rin. Joel!
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Whoa! Yung
Do this
graphics!
smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
Oh shit!
I want what you want. But not at any cost. I really hope you
Oh, fuck. Parang mas brutal siya dito,
I have
guys,
to
no?
finish it.
Oh!
There's a cost.
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
Yes!
I'm Neil Druckmann, Vice President of Naughty Dog and the Director of The Last of Us Part 2. We're just a few weeks away from launch on June 19th, when the game will finally be in your hands. The wait has been long,
Excited.
and we're extremely grateful for your patience, especially now in the midst of these unprecedented and challenging times. We hope you're all taking care of yourselves and that you, your friends, and your loved ones are doing well. Because of these extraordinary circumstances, we can't be together in this final stretch and share the experience like we
Yes,
usually would. So today we're trying something different.
Normally, guys,
Something we've never done
nag-organize sila ng parang event. Tapos nasa stage sila, doon nila pinapakita.
Over the
Pero
next
ito,
20 minutes or so, we're going to
online.
give you an in-depth look into what awaits you in The Last of Us Part 2, including new details about the gameplay experience and story. And to cap it all off, we'll be showing a never-before-seen, lengthy gameplay sequence. You'll definitely want to stick around for that.
wow, yung graphics, guys.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. They were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her.
The Last of Us Part 2 picks up Ellie and Joel's story several years after the events of the first game. Ellie and Joel have settled in Jackson, Wyoming, amongst a thriving community of survivors. With the threats of the world kept outside the town's walls, Jackson has been able to find relative peace and even stability. Ellie is now 19, lives on her own, and has been able to forge lasting relationships.
Oh!
Scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate our kiss from last night?
Now I know!
However,
Yung pala
This
yun!
peace is short-lived.
No comment.
Jackson and Ellie suffer a violent and traumatizing event. Ellie sets off back into the treacherous outside world in search of retribution and justice. Her journey will take her to new parts of the country previously unexplored in The Last of Us. The story spans multiple seasons and climates, from the snow-capped mountains of Jackson to the lush Pacific Northwest.
Wow, bro,
Each
yung
introduces a
graphics.
wide range of exterior and interior environments for you to navigate and explore, rendered in meticulous detail and unprecedented scale with the latest iteration of the Naughty Dog engine. Our goal was to make these environments not only beautiful, but feel as grounded and authentic to the cities they're based on as possible.
Wow, bro. Goosebumps.
Much of the story unfolds in what remains of Seattle, a massive former quarantine zone. Its locales are incredibly diverse, spanning a dense city center with a skyline of towering high-rises to the beautiful suburbs and stormy waterfronts that surround it. The city exhibits drastic shifts in architecture, elevation, and weather. And with Part 2, we've introduced new traversal mechanics that afford greater exploration and ways to navigate threats. Ellie is not only able to climb and jump over gaps, but she can use ropes to scale vertical terrain or swing
Nakakalangoy
over
na ba siya
obstacles,
dyan?
allowing you to discover new areas, resources, and side narratives.
Sa first part kasi,
These
di
more
ba, hindi
open
siya marunong
environments also create
lumangoy.
new strategic considerations in combat, whether it's to get the jump on enemies or bypass them entirely.
Oh, shit.
The Last of Us Part 2 features some of the largest environments we've ever created. Horseback riding will allow Ellie to quickly cover some of these expansive terrains.
Grabe
Some
yung
streets are so
details
flooded that a
ng
boat
damo
is
ng
required to
grass.
navigate them. However, the world of The Last of Us is as lush and inviting as it is deadly. As Ellie uncovers the path to finding those who have wronged her, she must face the many threats of this unknown city. In the wake of the pandemic and the fall of the quarantine zone, Seattle has become a war zone, where two warring factions find themselves in an ongoing conflict for territory and resources. One of these groups is the Washington Liberation Front, otherwise known as the WLF. The WLF are a militia group that began as resistance to the military occupation of Seattle and eventually wrestled control of the city from them. They are highly trained, organized, and well-equipped with weapons they stole from the army. They occupy much of the city, imprisoning or killing trespassers on sight.
Oh.
We got another trespasser.
So mas malulupit yung mga kalaban na tao dito.
On the other side of this bloody conflict is a group of religious zealots called the Seraphites, or Scars, defined by the self-inflicted deep cuts that they bear across their faces.
Ah, yun yung nasa unang
Like the
trailer.
WLF, they're deeply tribalistic and territorial. They're known for being stealthy, using overgrowth as cover, and they use more silent weapons like bows and arrows.
Nice.
Clip her wings.
Yun yung nasa first trailer, guys.
But beyond
Yeah.
this conflict among survivors, the threat that originally brought the world to its knees is very much present. Every human is in danger of falling victim to the infected. There are the recently infected runners, who are more numerous and aggressive in this game. The
Shit.
blind but extremely deadly clickers,
Clickers.
and the stalkers, who sneak and hide until they're ready to attack, surprising their victims with extreme
Uy, bago
agility
yan ah.
and
Bagong
brutal
kalaban
violence.
yan ah.
The Last of Us Part 2 introduces new stages of infected, such as the Shamblers. Large, heavily armored enemies that are covered in pustule. Upon getting close to you, they expel a corrosive spore cloud that burns its victims. But our most terrifying and lethal new forms of infected will have to wait until you play the game for yourselves.
Oh, okay.
Overcoming these threats will require careful consideration of how you approach every combat encounter and how you leverage Ellie's unique
Grabe
skills,
yung ginawa
equipment,
nilang
and the
details
environment to your
dito.
advantage.
Let's get in there.
The WLF patrol the streets of Seattle with guard dogs, which are capable of detecting and following you, even while in cover.
You think this guy's connected to the
They can pick up your scent and alert their handlers to your presence. Listen mode will reveal your scent trail, so keep moving and cause distractions to avoid detection.
They could be hiding anywhere.
Ah, okay.
25 years after the pandemic began, the world is completely overgrown. Use tall grass to hide from enemies and go prone to stay out of sight. However, this form of analog stealth means you're never fully hidden. If enemies get close enough, they can discover you, even in grass.
Oh,
When Ellie is overwhelmed, running away is a viable option.
more realistic na.
You can also break glass or crawl through tight spaces to find new paths or areas to evade or take on your enemies.
Okay.
In any given combat situation, you can flee an
Nice.
encounter and re-establish stealth to regain the advantage. If you absolutely have to fight your way out, there are a variety of tools at your disposal. Ellie's more agile than most of her enemies. She can sprint and quickly dodge incoming attacks. Learning how opponents attack with different weapons and mastering the timing of your dodges will prevent you from taking damage and
Oh!
create opportunities to counterattack.
Damn.
You can use throwable items or well-placed shots to stun enemies before
Oh
dealing a
shit,
killing blow.
bro.
Or using them as a shield to protect yourself or buy some time to figure out your next move.
Shit, brutal na
Ellie
brutal
isn't always
si
alone on
Ellie
her journey.
dito ah.
Allies will take part in helping you navigate the environments, spot enemies, and meaningfully help you in combat encounters. Between the human survivors and the roaming infected, there will be times where multiple threats are present, creating new strategic considerations and opportunities. You can choose whether to attack these opponents separately and directly, or find ways to pit them against each other. flee as they fight, or wait until their numbers have thinned out and engage with whomever's left.
Scary to ah.
Our goal is to create unparalleled attention, coupled with deep systems that give you greater control and influence over your journey. As you play, you'll be able to invest in a broad collection of crafting items, weapon, and player upgrades through training manuals scattered throughout the environment and scavenging for ingredients. These skills and upgrade manuals cater to a variety of playstyles, and the choices you make will create your own distinct experience.
Nice.
We also wanted to extend that agency and personalization to your weapons through our new workbench system.
Wow.
Scavenge for parts to modify and improve your weapon's performance and attributes, all of which are
Nice.
visualized and become part of your character.
Dapat yung rifle dito may silencer eh.
Survival will also require using the parts and ingredients that you'll find in the environment, which can be crafted into a wide range of defensive and offensive items, like proximity mines, explosive arrows, pistol suppressors. and
Oh,
more.
okay. So DIY. Pet.
All of these gameplay
Sumabog.
systems are meant to immerse you in the world and make you feel in lockstep with Ellie's emotional journey.
Nice.
As we've said before, this is Naughty Dog's largest, most ambitious game. It may seem like we covered a lot, but we've only scratched the surface of what it's like to play The Last of Us Part 2. We can't wait for you to experience it all for yourself.
Oh,
on June
okay.
19th. Until then, here's an extended sequence of never-before-seen gameplay. Enjoy.
So kaya nakaisip nun. Yes! Marunong na siyang lumangoy! Sa part 1 wala eh. Lunod-lunod pa siya eh.
Did you find her yet?
Nice!
We're searching the area, just in case she's still around.
Isaac's not happy about it.
No shit.
Marunong na siyang lumangoy. Nice.
The fuck are they talking about?
You know? Nice one, nice one. I'm pretty sure ito yung inabangan ng lahat eh. Kasi sa part 1, hindi talaga siya marunong lumangoy eh.
Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
Ano yun?
Do you know a girl named Nora?
Sure, yeah.
Where is she?
In the hospital.
Where in the hospital?
Yeah, they're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
Ooh!
That was dumb.
Fuck, bro. Holy shit.
Boats away. The word is we're almost wrapped up.
Good. I got my girl waiting for him for Bob.
You shit me? They put you with Joe again?
Upstairs. Hey, we get the job done.
I bet you do. No, this is not fair.
I'm telling you, man. Data soldier. It makes these shifts so much easier.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
DIY yung
Seems like
suppressor.
scars are getting closer.
Hope that's our guy's exit.
Nice.
Hey, did you hear how we're all getting called up to the pub?
I heard that
Oh,
Isaac
not
wants us
bad.
to retake all of downtown.
I heard we might take the fight to them.
No way. Not after what went down last time. Even Isaac isn't that crazy.
Holy
What I
shit,
heard.
the details, bro.
All right, calm down.
Holy shit, Ellie. Killer na killer talaga siya dito.
Charlotte! Roger and Bob! Sticky tape from that way!
Fan out. Check the whole coast out. Someone's out there.
Oh, doggy. Sunog yung doggy. Headshot. Wow, graphics ang ganda. Patay.
Just like that.
Damn. Yung naglalaro niyan, guys, I think one of the developers. Oh, gulat siya.
Saw movement.
I'll go check it out. I got you covered. Holy shit!
Wow, pati yung pag namatay yung kasama nila.
Look out! Move! Over here! Drop her now, crook! Asshole!
Oh, oh.
I found her!
Fuck, bro.
Right over there!
Wow, nice.
Damn it! Find another way off!
That you, Nora?
Maybe if you posted more guards, Abby would see it herself.
What the fuck was Abby here?
I'm not stupid. You're gonna tell us where she went.
When Isaac talks to us about this,
I'm getting tired of this.
Nora. Nora! I'm not going down for her, man.
Don't scream. Put that shit down. You remember me? Yeah. You remember me.
Nice! So yeah, that's the release date, guys. Nice, nice, nice. So, ayun nga guys. Actually, nag-pre-order na ako guys. Sa game 1. But up until now guys, hindi pa rin ako nakaka-receive ng email regarding sa update ng pre-order namin or pre-order ko. Pero yung mga gaming friends ko, yung iba, naka-receive na sila ng email. Hindi ko lang alam kung anong laman ng email. I believe instructions yon, kung papapiliin ka kung pick up ba or deliver dito sa bahay. I don't know. Ang unang-unang nag-release or nag-email blast guys ng update is si Data Blitz. Hindi ko lang alam kung bakit sa Game 1 hanggang ngayon wala pa rin. But I'm hoping na before the release date, maka-receive din tayo ng email. So far guys, ang ganda nung graphics. Kitang-kita nyo naman yung interactive or yung interaction function nung game. As in, talagang talagang mag-iisip ka. Tsaka, excited ako. To be honest, sobrang excited ako. So, yeah. So, nakita natin yung The Last of Us 2. May mga part na naintindihan ko na kung bakit nagkaroon ng mga bashers to. Pero, for me, it's just a game. Tsaka, yung game kasi na to, alam mo yun, marami na rin talagang naging fan. Honestly, isa ako dun. Kasi maganda yung flow ng story niya, maganda yung gameplay and everything. So, I don't think wala naman talagang pangit dito or what. Besides, this is one of the most anticipated game. And, yeah. So, ang tentative release date ang pagkaka-mention sa amin, which is June 19. Next week na yun, guys. So, hopefully, magkaroon tayo ng update. Don't worry, lalaruin ko kagad yan once na ma-receive ko yan. And, it will be my honor to share the game with you guys. And, syempre, yung pasasalamat ko sa inyo sa support. And, yeah. I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like the video, please hit like and subscribe. Hit nyo yung notification bell para sa next video natin. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!